Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing Friday favorites for May 20th. Yes, May 20th. Because May 20th is one of my good friends' birthdays. So happy birthday to one of my good girlfriends, Vanessa. She has been a friend of mine for pretty much all my life. We used to hang out and play in my veranda when we were like in elementary school, since like I was maybe about 7 or 8 years old. So I've known her all my life, and she's getting married this year, and congratulations to her. But she's turning 30 today, so happy birthday to Vanessa. I love you so much. I'm going to jump into the video now. We are doing Friday favorites, as I mentioned. I'm going to just dive in. I don't have too many things. I just I have a couple things that are on the newer end that I've been trying out, and I'm actually quite impressed. So I'm gonna just dive in. So I'm gonna go with tools first. I don't normally mention a lot of beauty tools because, well, I don't know why. I think it's just it never dawns on me that, you know, your makeup brushes, your skincare tools, anything you use in the beauty world that is a tool rather than an actual product, a makeup product, it's important. Makeup brushes are really important to makeup application. Skincare is important to makeup application. However, if you don't have the proper tools in order to do a makeup application, sometimes your makeup might not come out as well as you would hope it for. So, with that said, I'm going to show you 3 main brushes that I love to use on the daily. These 3 brushes you can find at any drugstore that sells Real Techniques brushes. These are Real Techniques makeup brushes. They're owned by Samantha Chapman, that big YouTuber on YouTube. She did an amazing job with these brushes. I really am impressed. So this one is the blush brush, and the blush brush I use for blush. You can even use it for contour if you really wanted to. You can even use it to bronze if you really wanted to. So the blush brush can be used in multiple ways as well. These all can be used in multiple ways. But the blush brush is very versatile for a soft contour, a blush application, or even just an all-around bronze. So these brushes range between $10 to $15 a piece. Sometimes you can find them in a set. You can find most of them in a set of like 3 or 4 for $20, which is the best deal. This one was sold separately, and this one was about 13 bucks. But they're still affordable, and they're more on the affordable side opposed to spending $50 on one brush. You know what I mean? So you kind of get what I'm saying. So this one has been a favorite. I've been loving applying my blush with this and a shimmery bronze on the cheeks. The next one, it comes in a set. And this one is the multitask brush. So you can use this for pretty much anything. You can use it for, again, blush, bronzer. You can even use it for a blown out contour if you wanted to. Or you can just use it to set your face with powder. So this one you can use as well in different ways. I love using this mostly for applying bronzer or doing a soft contour on the face. I sometimes use it for applying just regular powder to set my face, but I find that this is not big enough for my face to do that. I have a big head, so this is a little bit too small to apply just powder to set it. Some of you ladies and gentlemen may have smaller faces than I do, so this would actually be perfect to set your face with powder. This comes in a set, I believe, of 3 brushes, and for the 3 brushes, you spend only like $19 for all 3 combined. So that's a great deal. If you guys can find this set, that would be awesome. I get mine at Walmart. You know, if you have a Walmart, then you can go and check it out. So love this brush. The last brush I'm showing you is another Real Techniques one. It is the powder brush, and this one is a little bit bigger, as you can tell, between the multitask. So the multitask is a bit smaller in bristle size. The powder brush I love because it is much bigger, and it does fit my face a little better when applying and setting powder on my face. So I love this one to apply my foundation powder or even just a setting powder on the face after I use a liquid foundation or even a BB cream, and I just wanted to reduce the amount of luminosity. This is what I use. Again, you guys could use this not just to set powder, but also to apply an all-over bronzer. Not really great for contouring because it's quite large. You could get like a blown-out contour if you really wanted to, but really this is great for like an all-over bronze on the perimeter of your face and down your neck, obviously. So I really do love this one. I believe this one also comes separate, and I think this one was about $14. So they do range. Some of the brushes come individually, and quite a few of them come within sets. So if you get the ones in the sets, you're saving more money, and then the ones that you want individually, you just pick up on the side. If you can't find them at Walmart, you can also go on iherb.com. That's another website that I've seen the Real Techniques brushes located on. Okay, so I have to show you this because I've been using this on and off, and this past week I've been using it a little bit more. It's the Lush Lemon Flutter. This is supposed to be the cuticle butter for your cuticles around your nails. Now, this stuff is greasy. Like, it is really greasy. You can tell I'm almost done it. It's quite nice. It smells like lemon. It smells like lemon butter, like literally lemon butter. I don't know. That's how I can describe the scent. You can use this product as a moisturizer on your elbows, your knees, your heels, anywhere where you get super, super dry. Because it is a butter, creamy formula, it's very thick, it is greasy. But I like using this, not just on my cuticles, but I like to use this on my elbows and my feet. My feet, my heels, especially now that we're getting into warmer weather, my heels and my feet get a little bit more drier when I'm wearing sandals. So this guy has been really helping, keeping them really hydrated and moisturized, just so that they don't get cracky and look gross. So I have been really loving the Lemon Flutter by Lush. This is great. I think it's like under $10 if I'm not mistaken, unless they rose their prices. I haven't purchased one of these in a while. But the last time I checked, they were about under $10. Don't quote me on that, but that's the last time I saw them. So, have been loving that. They smell good, very deeply hydrating, especially if you have really dry feet. That is particularly great for dry, cracked feet. Okay, so, my next product I picked up a couple days ago. I've been hearing all kinds of raving about it, and I wanted to see for myself. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is, I think it's a new collection, and it might be limited edition. This is the Maru Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronze. So there's two colors this comes in. There's a light bronze and there's a bronze. This is the darkest one. And to be totally honest, this is a nice bronzer. Like, I'm wearing it today, which you probably can't even tell, to be totally honest. This is a nice all-over bronzer. Smells amazing. Yeah, smells like coconuts, no joke. It's very smooth, and it's a bronzer that is buildable, but it's not made for contouring. If you're looking for a contouring bronzer, this is not it at all. Don't expect this to contour out your cheekbones and your forehead and all that jazz. This won't do that. This is more of an all-over bronzer, just to kind of give your skin a bit of a glow, and that's where my glow is coming from today. I do have a slight highlighter on as well, but the bronzer I put all around the perimeter of my face and down my neck a little bit, and it's giving me that glow from within type of look. This is not really a bronzer that you are looking to hollow out your face and define your face. This is not a bronzer for definition whatsoever. If you guys are looking for a definition bronzer, this is not it. If you're looking for a definition bronzer, I would suggest you guys try the Bahama Mama bronzer. Yeah, by The Balm. The Balm's Bahama Mama bronzer is amazing for contouring out your face for definition. This is not that at all. It's just an all-over bronzer to give you a bit of a glow, because it's so buttery and smooth. Like, it's so finely milled that it's nice on the skin, but it's not going to give you that bam dark bronze look. There's no oranginess to this bronzer, so there's no orange undertones whatsoever. This is very neutralized bronzer, but again, it's not very harsh. You can load this up on your face, and it will not look bad in my experience that I've used it. So if you guys are looking for a really, really, really harsh bronzer, I would skip on this one, because this is not it for you. But I do like it. I like it for an all-over, very glow within kind of look that doesn't make you too chiseled out, especially in the summertime. Like, when you're at the beach or whatever, you don't really want to be chiseled out. You just want a little bit of a glow, and that's what this does. So I would say this is more of like a laid back, going to the beach or going to a barbecue type of look, because it's very natural and it's very subtle type of bronzer. But nonetheless, I love it. I really do like there's days where I like my subtle makeup, and this is part of it. So that's a bonus. Okay, so I've had this in my collection for a while, and I always thought that it was just a typical bronzer, like a typical, you know, bronzer to bronze up the face, maybe give it some definition. It wasn't that at all. When I finally cracked this open, this is the Stila Set and Bronze Baked Powder Trio in the bronzers. So what this is, it comes in a little pot like this. When you open it up, this is what it looks like. So there's your mirror. See your mirror? And then it comes like this. And you turn this, and product will dispense out of those holes. Because the product, I don't know if you guys can see, is underneath this little plastic thingamajig. And it's very, I'm wearing it today on my cheeks. You see that like nice highlight you got going on here? That is this product right here. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try and... Okay, so some came out. So what I want to do is I want to take some of this and just... Do you see that? See that shine? Beautiful finish. I don't know if I can... My finger can't get that far into the nooks and crannies. So that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glow. Very natural looking glow. That's what this does. I have it on my cheeks today. I think it's so pretty. Like... It just gives you that natural glow look. See the light? There we go. The light hits it properly. That natural glowy look on the face. That's what I love in the summertime, because when the sun hits your face in certain angles, it makes your skin look completely like glowy and flawless. So I love this. I picked it up a long time ago. I think it was about over a year ago, and it was sitting in my drawer. And when I found it, I was like, oh my god, I haven't even used this yet. So I cracked it open, and I am never going to let this go. I'm like, it was expensive. It was like a $40 range. So the only good thing about this is that it comes with 4.5 grams. So it's gonna take you a long ass time to get through, because you only need a tiny little bit to apply to your cheeks and your cheekbones. And it just gives you that perfect luminosity to your skin without, this is the best part, it's without making you look greasy. Some highlighters can make you look greasy. This one is a semi-highlighter, a semi-bronzer topper. And when you top it on top of bronzer, it looks completely beautiful. So that's what you're seeing in the luminous side of my face on my cheek area. So I've been loving that. What did they call it? The Set and Bronze Baked Powder Trio, in case you guys are wondering. I think there's 2 colors, or maybe there might be 3 different shades, but this is the one I have. It's the bronze one. And finally, my last product of the week is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. Now, I picked this up on my own. I purchased it with my own money. I spent $12.50 on it. I wanted to see what the hype about this was. And they're beautiful. So the shadows it comes with 10 shadows, 4 highlighters. The shadows have been ultimately what I've been using all week long. Mostly I've been using these 2 shadows here. There's dogs barking and my window's open. Grr. Anyways, so these are the 2 shadows that I've been wearing all week long, combined, just kind of brushed over my eyelids very nicely. But I have used a few other shades in and around the last couple weeks, and I really do enjoy them. The highlighters are very, very pigmented. I don't know if you guys can see. Very pigmented. Like, beautiful, beautiful colors. Beautiful colors. The highlighters are gorgeous. I'm actually intimidated to use the highlighters because they're so pigmented. But again, you don't need a lot when you apply these highlighters, because they are so pigmented. So a little goes a long way. The only thing I have to say about this palette that I was misconstrued on was that in the ads that Carly Bible was presenting with this palette, personally for me, I thought the eyeshadow pans were a little bit bigger. I did not realize until I got the palette in the mail that the shadow pans were so much smaller. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're a lot smaller than the MAC shadow pans. So, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised on that. Yeah, a little bit surprised on that. They are quite smaller than the eyeshadow pans from MAC. I get that it's $12 you're only spending on the palette, so obviously. But, you know, it's just strange how, you know, they proceeded the eyeshadow pans to be a lot larger online, and then when you get them, they're quite smaller than what you've been shown on social media and all that kind of great stuff. I don't know if that was just me, but that was my personal opinion. Aside from that, the shadows are really pretty. They're gorgeous. They're great for every day. They're great for summertime. They're great for fall. Pretty much all year round, I would think. I like how it's in a sleek, compact palette. It's cardboard. Let's just face it. But it's in a compact. It's not too bulky where you have to use a lot of room to store it. And I really do enjoy the colors. I have brown eyes and I have golden olive undertones in my skin. So with that said, these colors are right up my alley for highlighters and eyeshadows. So this is going to be another palette that I will probably reach for quite a lot this summer, and I'm excited to do that. If you guys want to see any looks on that I did with this palette, or that I continue to do with this palette, just my social media for Instagram. My Instagram link is down below. Go check me out. I usually tell you what I use on my eyes, and you know, the colors I use on my eyes and all that kind of great stuff. So you'll definitely see this palette pop up here and there. So yeah, that's it. I am going to let you guys go. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Here in Canada, it is the Canada Day long weekend, so I will be pretty much going to be out and about all weekend long, and I don't think I will be filming. Well, I might be filming on the weekend, but if I do, I won't be posting until Tuesday. I try to get you guys a video on Tuesdays and Fridays as best as I can. Sometimes I miss Tuesdays because you know, I can get really busy at work and all that kind of stuff. So if I do miss a Tuesday, I do apologize. Bear with me. Now that summer is coming, I am quite busy at work. I'm quite busy with my home life. I'm quite busy with my personal life. So all the way around, it's a busy season. If I don't post on Tuesdays, I try to post later on in the week before my Friday favorites. But you know, things happen. I have a life too, you guys. Like, YouTube is not my job. I do have a full-time job, if you don't already know. This is just a hobby for me. I love to talk to my YouTube family, just to converse about the stuff that I love to converse about, beauty products. I love you guys so much for, you know, coming back to my channel, watching my videos, supporting me, just like I support you guys. I just, you know, I just wanted to get that out there in regards to my posting schedules for my videos. I know that I have been up and down lately, missing a Tuesday here, missing a Friday there, that type of deal. So, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.